Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. My name is Kelly, and this is another weekend of Clarinets, Cats, and Coffee. In today's video, I'm playing an excerpt from a Cavallini Caprice, and I'm also going to give you guys just one really great tip to help improve articulation, tone, and clarity of sound, especially in the upper register of the instrument. Before we do that, I want to thank my patrons for supporting my channel. If you are considering becoming a patron, perks include getting PDFs ahead of time of the videos, and I just post the PDF straight on Patreon itself, so you don't have to go digging around IMSLP or visit websites or whatever to try to find the music. So I put it up right there on Patreon, and patrons at the $10 level or higher can also attend special events that are just for patrons and also request feedback from me if you post on Facebook. So that being said, I would love for anybody, patron or not, to just join my Facebook group. It's Clarinets, Cats, and Coffee Facebook practice page, and what we do is we just post little excerpts from the Saturday morning videos of ourselves playing over the course of the week, and you can do it just to get feedback from others or encourage each other to keep on practicing and keep things going, or just to get experience kind of being nervous and recording yourself and posting things for other people to watch. So I would encourage all of you to join and just become part of that Facebook page. The big tip of the day today is jaw position. So whenever we're playing, we want to have the proper amount and the right kind of jaw pressure going against the reed. And so remember, there are so many different ways to play clarinet, and so what I'm teaching here is what works for me and works for my studio and what I have been taught over the years as well. So if you want to follow my methodology, give this a try. So this isn't, to say that other ways are wrong, okay? So anyway, that's my disclaimer, right? So anyway, let's go back to jaw position. So first of all, you want to make sure the angle of your instrument is more like 45 degrees to your face rather than like 90 degrees to your mouth, okay? The 90-degree angle makes it very tempting to pinch the reed with your jaw in an upward position, which is bad because that's what closes off the reed. So if we want a nice, clear, classical kind of sound like what I have, you want to try to play with a 45-degree angle, and I slide my teeth down, I don't know, maybe like half an inch or something, about right here, and the jaw pressure, that enables my jaw pressure to go forward into the reed rather than pinching upward. So we all know biting is like the worst thing ever for clarinet, right? Because it pinches the reed, it makes us really sharp, it makes it hard to play in tune. So if you think about just letting your jaw relax forward into the reed when you play, many of your issues with the clarion register sounding honky will go away. You'll get better projection, and the forward position of the jaw will actually put your jaw slightly lower on the reed, right? And you'll actually get much more vibration and sound coming from the reed too. So what I was taught back in the day was to just try making your teeth straight up and down. Let your teeth just kind of sit parallel to one another. If you move your jaw slightly forward, it gets the back of your tongue out of your throat too, right? So you can get more openness in the throat, and then it puts the tip of your tongue right by the reed. So you don't have to worry too much about keeping your tongue high or pulling the tongue back and doing like the hammer thing when you're tonguing. Jaw forward, and it lets the reed just kind of go boop right there, and your tongue and your reed and everything is right there. So articulation makes it easy to go tip of the tongue to the tip of the reed, puts the jaw slightly further down on the reed to get a bigger sound, gets the tongue out of the back of the throat and more forward in the mouth. And in general, it's a much more relaxing way to play, I think. So I would love for you guys to give this a try, and if it doesn't work for you, you know, that's totally cool. It definitely does have a particular kind of sound to it, so you know, let me know what you guys think if you give this a try. And oh, the other tip is, when you're doing the jaw forward thing, experiment with how high and low your top teeth go on the mouthpiece. I go a little further down on the top of the mouthpiece because that seems to work pretty well for me, but experiment a little bit with how high your teeth go, okay? So just remember, jaw slightly forward, teeth straight up and down, nice big relaxed breaths, and blowing right at the reed at a 45-degree angle. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good weekend, a good rest of your week. Can't wait to hear you guys on Facebook, and as always, happy practicing.